Hello, hello. Welcome back to Yoga with Paige. Whether you are here looking to begin your headstand journey and practice some strength building exercises, or if you are here to just warm up your body for a nice headstand practice, this class is for you. We begin by opening up the major muscles of the body that we use in our inversion practice. The abdominals, the glutes, the hamstrings, and of course, the shoulders and the chest. So we will be beginning by opening up with a few stretches. Then we will be firing up the core, building some heat, and then we have some upside down playtime. So whenever you're ready, let's get to it. Starting off today, sitting down on the mat, bringing the right foot into the left inner thigh. Inhale to find length in the spine, square the hips, and exhale, fold over the leg. Really breathing into these stretches, we want to make sure that we are properly warmed up and ready to go. Inversions take such a full body activation and such a mental mindset. There are so many little alignment cues that we're thinking about as we're upside down. It definitely helps if we are properly warmed up and our muscles are active and ready to go. Taking a few more breaths here. See if you can go a little bit deeper. Really squeezing through the quadricep, helping you to release deeper into the hamstrings. Gently lift back up and replace the left leg with the right. Again, finding length before folding over. Using your breath, go a little bit deeper, enjoying these quiet moments before we amp up the energy. Sweet little sigh of relief. One more big breath. Let go even more on this exhale. Then lift the chest back up. Gently come into a low lunge. Doing the right leg first, extending the left leg back. Inhale, sweep the arms up. And exhale, sink the hips forward and down. Beautiful. Really opening up with this left hip flexor, squeezing through the glute here, nice and active. One more big breath. And then on your next exhale, send the hips back, half splits, flexing the right foot back at the face. We can use the fingers to stabilize, or we can challenge ourselves, build up a little bit of strength as well, use those stabilizer muscles, as well as your breath. One more. Then inhale, back into low lunge. Exhale, lift the back knee, send the left heel backwards, really opening up deeper in the inner groins. Nice and strong here. Squeeze those booty cheeks. And exhale, tilt the chest forward, stepping up, coming into chair pose, feet are hip width apart, sinking down into the hips, grounding down through the four corners of the feet. Maybe lifting the toes here, slightly tucking in the tailbone. Hold, go a little bit deeper. Fire up those legs, we're going to be needing them. And gently shift your weight to this left foot. Step the right back, coming into our low lunge. Exhale, send the hips forward. Keeping the knee in line with the ankle or behind, making sure we don't place the knee in front of the ankle. Releasing more with every breath. Listening to the beautiful sound of your voice. And when you're ready, you can gently come back into our half splits. Yes, long spine, flex those beautiful toes. Two more breaths, nice and easy. And back in through our low lunge. And exhale, high crescent lunge. Take up space. Make your body as long in every direction as you possibly can. One more breath. Woo. And on your next exhale, tilt the chest forward. Step up, chair pose. And then we get ready to heat up the core. Beautiful. Last breath. And exhale, rain the fingertips down. Step into plank pose. Finding our static plank, spreading between the fingers, protracting the shoulders, gripping. Suck the navel into the spine. Hold. Gazing between the hands. And on this next exhale, shift your weight in front of your hands, connecting to the core, and then slowly roll through into downward facing dog. Roll back into high plank and repeat this 4 more times, trying to reach the hips as high as you possibly can when you're sending it back to downward facing dog. Really drawing the navel in, feeling strong already. Moving with your breath. Finding one more round before we add in some legs. Beautiful. And this time, when we meet back in downward facing dog, kick the right leg up and high plank. Downward facing dog, kick the left up. High plank. Doing about 2 more of these on each side. Making sure to control these movements. Really engaging these muscle groups. Conscious movement goes a long way. Even just a few minutes. Making sure to balance out both legs, and we meet back in high plank pose. Preparing for elbow taps, right knee in, tap the left and the right, 3 times each. Send it back, high plank. Left knee comes in and tap. Only 2 rounds of these intense elbow taps. Beautiful. One more time each leg. You can do it. Connecting to your power, your physical and mental strength. Releasing down onto the knees, giving ourselves a little break from plank pose and coming into boat. Bind your arms underneath your thighs. Find your little balance spot. Lift up the chest and tap the toes to the mat 20 times. Really drawing the navel in as close to the spine as you can, thinking of hugging your chest in towards the thighs, reaching up through the crown of the head, tapping with your breath, taking a few more rounds of these, and then preparing for high boat pose. Are you ready? Release the thighs and extend the legs long, letting the arms come to the sides and hold for as long as you can. Maybe we're starting to shake and wobble. That's not weakness, that's your self-building strength. And whenever you need to release, we can come down onto the knees. Take a little breath to reset. Tuck the toes, ground down through the palms. Bring the chest towards the mat for a modified chaturanga, and then send the hips back, child pose. Taking 4 more of these, working through the shoulders and the chest. Keeping the elbows hugged in close to the ribs as you try to tap your nose to the mat. And we meet back in child pose once you're finished. Don't cheat yourself now. And gently make your way into dolphin pose, pressing through the hands and the forearms, sending the hips up. Surrendering here for a breath, really pressing away from the mat, opening through the shoulders. Using one last exercise to prepare us for our headstand. On your next exhale, try to tap the nose between the hands and press back. Taking 10 rounds of these, moving as slow as you need to. Still controlling your movements, isolating your muscle groups. Feeling so strong and capable already. This is the last bit of hard work, and then we can get to the fun. And if we need to take a little transitional break to catch our breath, we can take a little rest in child pose for a few breaths. Maybe even pause this video and begin again when you're ready. And on your own time, we can lift up and prepare for our headstand. Interlacing the fingers, grounding down through the forearms, placing the crown of the head between the hands. Walking the feet up towards the chest so we can stack the hips over the shoulders. Maybe we practice tucking one leg and then the other, or making small hops. Maybe we stay in a little tuck, or if we're already have our handstand down, we can practice playing with some shapes, or practice holding for as long as you can. Honoring wherever you're at in your own headstand journey, knowing that all things take time and practice, especially more advanced yoga poses. Seeing how you can shift your body weight around, strengthening and getting used to being upside down. Maybe try some asymmetrical shapes. And not judging yourself if you fall out, just get back up again. The most important thing is to have fun here. Play around, find what feels good, and just enjoy yourself. Enjoy your yoga journey. Enjoy your practice, moving your body. The feeling of the blood flowing down from your feet up to the heart and the head, circulating all parts of your body, improving your cognitive function, relieving stress. And gently releasing your headstand whenever you're ready, carefully coming back down to the mat, making sure to take any counter poses to offset, child pose, rabbit, anything that feels good. Your body will tell you what it needs. Finding your breath, maybe finding a little smile on your face. Thank you for joining me in this headstand practice today. I would love to know where you're at in your headstand journey. I look forward to practicing with you again very soon.